What's up, fellow gamers? I hope you're absolutely thrilled and revved up to kick off 2025 with a bang. Grab your controllers because we are about to dive into some of the hottest games of 2025 that are set to blow your minds with next level graphics, insane internet hype, and epic gameplay experiences. The 2025 release schedule looks packed to the brim with dope games like Little Nightmares 3, Monster Hunter Wilds, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and the one and only GTA 6. It is true that specific release dates have become a rarity, but your gaming guru here is going to give you all the latest updates, and if you really want to know the real truth about the release of GTA 6, stick around to find out. Now, let's kick things off with number 5, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's discuss the Assassin's Creed game that the fans have been begging for years and years, and you won't want to miss it. Set to be released on 20th of March, this is the first ever Assassin's Creed discovering a captivating open world in feudal Japan featuring spectacular castle towns, unpredictable weather, peaceful shrines, and reactive environments. Ubisoft has promised to deliver a dual protagonist experience, an agile shinobi assassin with parkour skills and hidden blades, and a charming samurai with brutal precision and power for deadly takedowns. Now it is up to you on how you want to free Japan from its oppressors. Developing since 2020, this game has been delayed twice and has become a make or break moment for Ubisoft. The thing is, Ubisoft is facing immense stakes, with the recent games like Avatar Frontiers of Pandora and Star Wars Outlaws flopping, along with falling share prices, have forced them to rely on this major release. To offer a glimpse of the game's setting, Ubisoft has released two major trailers, the cinematic world premiere trailer and the story trailer. The cinematic trailer immerses viewers in the 16th century Japan, introducing its protagonists, Naoe and Yasuke, along with spotlighting their contrasting playstyles and eternal conflicts, while the story trailer divides into Naoe and Yasuke's personal journeys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you think Assassin's Creed Shadows can be Ubisoft's savior, or is it already too late? Number 4 on the list, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Teased by Amy Hennig back in 2021, Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra has transformed from a mysterious tease to one of the most looked forward to games of 2025. Designed as a globe-trotting adventure, this upcoming adventure game is set in World War II with plenty of twists. The unique team-up in this game intrigued me the most. A young Captain America and Azuri, the Black Panther of the 1940s, will blend their abilities of combat and agility to stop the rise of the terroristic organization Hydra in occupied Paris. Players can also control multiple other characters like Nali, a Wakandan spy, or Gabrielle Jones, a Howling Commando. Even though a full gameplay trailer has not been released so far, a story trailer was revealed at Epic State of Unreal event in 2024, where Skydance New Media and Epic Games announced their collaboration, which makes me believe that the visuals for this game will be outstanding. The trailer appealed to both comic fans and history buffs because it weaved together Marvel lore with real-world history. In the making of the first major project of Skydance, the focus was to develop a narrative-driven game which is lore-heavy, packed with action and adventure in the dense jungles of Wakanda and the war-torn streets of Paris. Number 3 on the list, Little Nightmares 3. The Little Nightmares universe is filled with dark riddles and unanswered questions. If you haven't watched my gameplay of Little Nightmares 2 yet, you are seriously missing out. The ending plot twist, it wrecked me. I'm still not over it. Go check out my Little Nightmares Part 2 playlist or shorts and see if you can handle the shock. If you're already familiar with the Little Nightmares universe, you will understand why the ending left with so many questions revolving in my head. For most of the game, I thought the Thin Man was just another antagonist, but after watching Mono rap with the slender figure and theorizing that the slender figure was Mono as an adult, it became clear that the Thin Man was just trying to break the cycle of pain this whole time by taking 6, only to be betrayed by his younger self each time. What an incredible dark twist. With the original Little Nightmares being one of the best indie horror games, the third installment has a lot of expectations attached from the fans. But if you're a fan of the first two, then the third one is absolutely worth keeping an eye on. The reveal trailer of the third part was shown as part of Gamescom's opening night live in 2023. And much to my surprise, we were not revisiting Mono or 6, the previous two Little Nightmares. In the trailer, we meet two new protagonists, Lo and Alone. And just by their names, I know that this one is also going to be an emotional roller coaster. The developers knocked it out the park with this trailer, but sadly after being pushed to 2025, the only breadcrumbs fans have been living on is an 18-minute gameplay walking us through Necropolis, a new setting in the game. Lo and Alone are personality rich, and the main antagonist, Monster Baby, looks just as scary and horrifying as the teacher in the second game, with towering humanoid figures resembling a giant baby doll. The supervisor also has to be one of the freakiest character designs I've ever seen. All the fans were so worried that the new game will not fit in the Little Nightmares vibe, but after seeing the trailer, I think we have nothing to worry about. Number 2 on the list, Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's talk about GTA 6, the most hyped game of the decade. With over 200 fans on the edge of their seats, expectations are at an all-time high. And let's be real, Rockstar never misses. The GTA franchise has always set the gold standard of open world games, and this time, the CEO of Take-Two even called it extraordinary and worth waiting for. Last year, fans were biting their nails when a new tease dropped, which left all of us wondering if we're about to get a second trailer. We're all geared up for the biggest release in entertainment history, which is set to happen this fall. And this is what Rockstar does best, dropping bombshells out of nowhere. Rockstar has hardly done any marketing for GTA 6 before, as the game speaks for itself. The trailer itself garnered millions of views, and there is a lot of buzz surrounding the launch. With the release only a few months away, Rockstar is planning a huge marketing push by releasing glimpses of the most detailed and immersive open world in the history of the series. There's expected to be a second trailer announcement of pre-orders and special and collector's editions, media previews, gameplay footage, billboards, and advertisements. With the release of just one trailer, our gaming world is losing their minds, so we can only imagine what this global marketing campaign will be able to achieve. GTA 6 is about to take gaming to a whole nother level, and gamers, we're talking about jaw-dropping graphics, incredible rich character development, and an open world so immersive that it will potentially draw us all in and feel like a second reality. So, fellow gamers, we are the lucky ones to be seeing gaming history in the making. Now here's the deal with GTA 6's enormous budget, because if we were to believe the rumors, Rockstar spent between $1 to $2 billion creating GTA 6, which is not just expensive, but record-breaking. I mean, looking at the cost of GTA 5, which was around $250 million, and even the biggest games like Cyberpunk and Destiny not even coming close. But here's the thing Rockstar understands, that if GTA 5 can make billions in just a few days, GTA 6 is even bigger and more hyped up, so they are about to win even bigger. We're getting different reports about the price tag, with some suggesting that it could be priced at $100, making it one of the most expensive base games ever released. But will it actually happen? Well, hopefully we're gonna find this out by the end of 2025. And number 1 on my list is The Wolf Among Us 2. Now for the MVP of this video. I only have good news to tell. After nearly a decade of wait by the diehard fanbase of Wolf Among Us, the sequel is finally on the horizon. I bet you also can't wait to dive back into Fabletown. Let's break down everything we know about it so far. Looking to reinsure players, Telltale has given a small update denying rumors that Wolf Among Us 2 has been cancelled. As for the time of the release, they plan to share more information about the game with the community. Quote, when the time is right. The switch to Unreal Engine 5, massive layoffs, and even studio shutdown in 2018 slowed the development process for nearly a decade. Normally, this long wait would have killed the hype about the game, but the Wolf Among Us fans have constantly voiced that they will show mad support for the game. The second yet-to-be-named season will finally let us step into Big B's shoes as we return into a dark and hard-hitting noir universe. Taking place 6 months after the first game, it is still set in the 1980s. I think the main reason the player develops an emotional engagement with the game is the emphasis on player choices. From Bigby Wolf's personality, whether as a detective or a brutal enforcer, dialect choices, and detective-style investigations. In the trailer and some of the green shots released so far, the game has continued to look great. I'm just thrilled that The Wolf Among Us 2 is finally happening, and I cannot contain my hype. Fingers crossed that all these games I mentioned turn out to be legendary. But let me know what you guys think down below. What game are you most excited about for 2025?